Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Every single day looks like the Yahudi, they are trying their best to fulfill each and one of the prophecies mentioned in their books in order for the Messiah to come sooner. We, subhanAllah, as believers, Muslims, are waiting. We are hoping and praying that Allah will send the Mahdi because of the oppression taking place right now on earth. I'll talk to you about this more in a second, but let's take a look at this report that I found to be something very scary. The Israeli set for new Jewish temple on Al Aqsa site. By the way, brothers and sisters, for all the updates about Masjid Al Aqsa, what is happening there, consider subscribing to this channel and follow us, because we are going to be inshallah making a lot of videos creating more awareness. Jerusalem with imported sacrificial cows. We know they brought the red heifer, the Yahudi, from Texas, US to Israel, and they fulfilled their prophecy, another prophecy, by bringing that cow, the red cow, sacrificial cows. Some nationalist Jews hope to build or rebuild their temple in Jerusalem's old city at a site at the heart of Israeli-Palestinian tensions. What I want to share with you, dear brothers and sisters, is something else, because that is what is really the big news of today's video. So let's take a look at this report. We know that this guy, the Israeli defense minister or whatever, Ben-Gvir, he is visiting he is visiting Palestine on a regular basis. This time he visited the place, but lo and behold, what he did is actually he entered into Masjid Al Aqsa forcefully, and he basically claims that this place belongs to the Yahudi. You can see this video. This is not a old video. You have seen similar video in the past, but this happened only a couple of days ago, I believe. At least 1,700 Jews had entered the site under police protection, with Khan saying that one man had been arrested and that some arguments had broken out. Jews are prohibited, the Yahudi, they are prohibited from praying on the site as part of a long-standing status quo agreement. However, many of those who entered on Thursday, so that happened on Thursday, were seen praying and singing, while some Palestinian Muslim worshippers trying to enter they were turned away, Khan said. Basically what is happening at the moment in Masjid Al Aqsa and the surrounding area is that they are trying to infiltrate the place over and over again. This incursion that took place last week Thursday, now by none other than the minister, if it's himself from Israel, is something that would probably lead up to the destruction, the eventual destruction. According to the Yahudi, they believe they will destroy Masjid Al Aqsa, but we Muslims, we do not believe that, because this is a masjid that is blessed and Allah will protect it. But they are in their head very firm, and they believe that the destruction is very near and it must be done, because if they want to receive the Messiah, this is a requirement. In fact, the article that I shared with you earlier, this one, it talks about exactly that. In a suburb of Tel Aviv, a group of choristers were getting ready for the moment they will rejoice at the reconstruction of the Jew temple some 2,000 years after its destruction, which they believe will accelerate the arrival of the Messiah. Now let's take a look at this line. This is what I want you to focus on. This will expedite, this will make the process faster for the arrival of the Messiah. What we know from all of this that they're doing, and from our books, Quran and Sunnah, Quran and Hadith, is that this Messiah that they're waiting for is going to be who? None other than Ad-Dajjal himself. They are trying to make it faster. In fact, they have a Jew rabbi who met, according to another Jew rabbi, he said this other Jew rabbi who passed away a long time ago, he was in contact with the Messiah, means with Dajjal. And we know Dajjal and Jesus, Isa alayhi salam, both of them are alive. One is on earth somewhere, we do not know where, and the other one, Jesus, Isa alayhi salam, is in the heaven, he will come down. But for others, realizing that their goal would massively inflame tensions around the Al-Aqsa Mosque compound in Israeli annexed East Jerusalem. Chorister Shmuel Kham said, "You have been waiting." This is what I want you to focus on. This is what the Jew rabbi, the Jew Yahudi, they're saying. They're waiting 2 millennia for the revival of the temple. 2 millennia. Basically means they are saying enough is enough. We cannot wait any longer. We have seen how Netanyahu came to power. He said, I am going to bring back the glory of the Yahudi. We are going to build the third temple in the place of Masjid al Aqsa. He made those promises very, very explicitly. He is in contact with so many rabbis for a very long time. Every time they have an election or Netanyahu will be running for presidency, whether it is to become a candidate or for even local office, he will be seen meeting those Yahudi, those rabbis. Therefore, they are making it faster through Netanyahu and his government, and looks like they are now ever more desperate to make that happen. Members of the Orthodox Jew group claim to be descendants of the biblical tribe of Levi, which performed hymns and music at the holy site. They want to have full control over Masjid al Aqsa, not just because this is a requirement for the Messiah to appear, but also because historically they believe this whole area belongs to them and them only. And this is why he said, member of the Orthodox Jew group claim to be descendant. They claim that we are the rightful owner, not just Israel, but all of these places. Muslims and Christians have nothing to say about this. This is what they are saying. And we know Christians, they are fighting for their rights in Israel too. When the temple will be built, we'll ask the Levites to come sing and they won't know. Wow, like this is subhanallah shocking. They will do something and nobody will even have any idea. Sounds like a conspiracy, right? That's going on, and sounds to me like they are in contact with the Dajjal. He's instructing them what to do. They have to learn, said Menahem, I don't know even how to pronounce the name, director of the Men Only Corps, created a few months ago by the Temple Institute. I can hardly see it. Okay, so founded in 1987, the institute aims to rebuild the temple, training chores and clerics, and making objects for use in religious rites. They are preparing for all the rituals. In other words, they're preparing, and they are actually prepared. I should not say they're preparing. They are prepared. They are doing all the rehearsals and all of that, and the waiting of the Masih, the coming of the Masih to them looks like they are saying it is almost over. We are going to be rejoicing. We are going to be celebrating, bringing our Masih, bringing this guy who would lead the Yahudi, the Jew, the nation Jew, and they will establish Yahudi kingdom all over the world, similar to what Putin is trying to do here in today's time. He said, I'm going to bring back the Russian Empire, and the Yahudi are doing the same thing, except the Muslims. Wallahi, the Muslims, we don't do that. We are not in a rush. Yeah, we are prepared through our iman. This is what we need to do, really. It is not preparation in terms of organizing, putting things together, building temple, or waging war. For the Muslims, Allah will give us Mahdi. He will send us help only and only when we have our hearts filled with iman in Him. This include priestly robes, baking molds for bread, incense burners, and musical instruments. So again, they are very much ready for the coming of the Mahdi, and this is why we have seen that this guy, he went to Masjid al Aqsa with his followers. The move, let's talk about the minister who stormed the holy site, Masjid al Aqsa. By the way, this guy, Van Gavir, he's a member of a banned organization in Israel, right? This is so shocking because they don't even follow their own laws, looks like, and they allow this guy, okay, this guy. They don't. Israel said, you belong to an organization that is, a terrorist organization, and now they made him minister. Unbelievable, unbelievable. So again, let's take a look at this video. Okay, he was entering into the site, and I don't think there will be a. Okay, so this is the video. Subhanallah, I mean, it is so bad. And this is actually now old news. He entered into the masjid, the compound, several times, not just once but many times, trying to bring, or fulfill the prophecy of the coming of the Messiah. Assalamu alaikum, brothers. I will not continue on. This is going to be an ongoing story. I will update you, inshallah. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.